So let's summarize what we learned in Lesson 19, Chapter 19. Well, in this lesson, we learned about the differences between server-side scripting and client-side scripting. We also learned how to include JavaScript in our HTML files to add a little interactivity to our websites. We also learned how to use the JavaScript document.write method to display random quotes upon page load. And then we learned a bit about the document object model and how to write unobtrusive scripts. So by taking the knowledge that we learned from all the past lessons up until now, we learned how to use client-side scripting to make images on a web page respond to mouse movements. These types of interactions are some of the basic JavaScript-based interactions that form the foundation of web applications. Once you're done this course and you learn about server-side scripting, you can make your websites even more complex, more interactive, and add more features. As you'll find, there's so much you can do with HTML5, CSS, and JavaScript just on the client side, and then talking about server side is just a whole other world. And then when we talk about thinking ahead to developing HTML5 applications, really what we're learning right now is just scratching the surface of what we can do. There's so much more that you can do. And there's a big difference to building a basic website with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript as opposed to making a huge comprehensive website with a database and APIs. The depth of the technologies involved in HTML5 application creation is beyond the scope of these lessons, but these lessons will give us a really good foundation of what we can do and can build upon that. And this foundation will give us the standards and how to be compliant and give us a good idea of how to make a basic website. So go through these examples. If there's anything you didn't understand, go through it again. I know we referenced some stuff that we talked about in Lesson 4, Chapter 4, so review that. So that's it for Lesson 19, Chapter 19. Next time we will be back with Lesson 20. So I will see you then.